What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the AFC South Roundtable. I am your host, Tony Dow, with Roundtable Sports. The usual gang couldn't be with us this evening, but don't worry, they will be back sooner rather than later. As we enter into the offseason, you will receive more content just like this, plus roundtables for some of the main events like the draft and free agency coverage. But without further ado, today we're going to be discussing first round draft targets within the AFC South. We already know that this is a competitive division that has had its ups and downs, but we will discuss the first pick for each team in the first round, what I believe they will be doing within the draft. So consider this a mock draft, but only for your four teams. All right, let's start out the gate. Number one, the Tennessee Titans. They have the number one pick overall. Boy, oh boy, what should they do with that? Well, they have Will Levis, but they're not happy with him, and it looks like his time in Tennessee is coming to an end. Look for the Tennessee Titans to make the biggest move in the draft, the best player in the draft, the best quarterback in the draft, which is Cam Ward, quarterback out of Miami. Ladies and gentlemen, when the Tennessee Titans get Cam Ward, they are going to immediately elevate their game. This is a talent and a prospect who is one of the best at the position. I kind of comp him between Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson with his improvisational skills, his ease of doing things, the way that he's nonchalant. A lot of people don't like, but I like to consider him just saying, I'm bored, man. The college level is too easy for me. I am ready for the NFL and I am ready for a challenge. My complete comp for Cam Ward is Deshaun Watson when he was in Houston. Not the current version, but the Deshaun Watson that you saw in Houston at his peak is my comp for Cam Ward. Tennessee Titans, you're getting a great player. Will the coaches and the general manager support him by putting the necessary pieces around him so that he can be successful? Time will tell on that, but you got your quarterback for the future, and you don't have to worry about him being a bust, in my opinion. No Will Levis in him, all right? So the Tennessee Titans, get their guy. Let's move on to the second team in the division who ended up third, which was the Indianapolis Colts, all right? They have the number 14 pick. With the number 14 pick, look for them to find another weapon for Anthony Richardson. They believe in Anthony Richardson. When you really think about Anthony Richardson, there's been a lot of criticism, but low-key, he's actually been solid. I mean, when you really look at the stats and you look at how they've lost and things of that nature, the Colts feel like they have something they can build on with Anthony Richardson, and I agree with that. This is not a Will Levis situation. This is a situation where you need to support the kid, get the necessary pieces around him that can help him succeed. How will they do that? I believe that they're going to select tight end out of Penn State, Tyler Warren. I mean, Tyler Warren is literally the ultimate weapon for Anthony Richardson. I think this would be the best move that they could possibly make. I mean, let's just be honest. He's arguably the best tight end in the draft. He's just a freak athlete. He's 6'6", 260 pounds. He literally a 4.65 in a 40-yard dash. Like, this is the best blocking tight end. Like, you're getting a complete weapon. And I'm more impressed about the blocking part of it. You know, pass protection, run blocking. It's rare to have both facets with a tight end, but this kid has it all. He can block and catch the football. Look for this to be the move for the Indianapolis Colts. It will work wonders for Anthony Richardson, giving him yet a target that he can rely on and a guy who can stay on the field. I love Tyler Warren to the Colts. It will definitely elevate the team and support the quarterback, and that's what they should be looking to do right now. All right. Now, we have two more, the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Houston Texans. But before we do, We want you to know this stream is being powered by BetUS. Take advantage of a 150% sign-up bonus on your first deposit up to $2,000 using code YouTube150. If you're looking for a new sports book, BetUS is where you want to be. So go check it out. It's not just a sports book. It's also a race book, casino, and so much more. The casino right now has all the games that you want to play on the site. And here's the thing, even if you don't want to gamble, the casino also has play for fun games. So some of these games you can put real money on. Some of these games you can just play for fun. You get to choose, all right? But again, supporting the sponsors is supporting the channel. Check out BetUS where you want to be, all right? Let's move forward to the next team in the division who finished second, which is the Jacksonville Jaguars. They have the 15th overall pick right behind the Indianapolis Colts, all right? Now, the Jags are one of those teams, you know, they got their quarterback. They love Trevor. There was a little bit of discrepancy about him getting traded, but, you know, Trevor came out. No trade clause. It's not happening. I love it in Jacksonville. This is my home. I love this team. This is where I'm going to be. Now, he made that clear. So stop the rumors. Stop all the fluff. They love Trevor, and Trevor loves them, okay? So Trevor will be a Jag, all right? Now, the offense, you know, they invested in a nice wide receiver last year. They got some weapons. They got a running back, you know. And to be honest with you, I don't think that the Jags go offense. I don't think they go offense in the first round. At pick number 15, I believe they're going to go defense. They're going to go get a powerful and elite athlete, okay? The athlete that they're going to get has a wrestling background. He was third in pressure rate, 4.69 in the pro shuttle. No defensive tackle has done that in 3 years. I'm talking about Mason Graham, defensive tackle out of Michigan, an anchor in the middle of the field, a freak of an athlete, powerful, elite, can get to the quarterback, can disrupt the run. This is what you need. Set the tone on defense, improve the defense so that you can make sure that you're in every game and you're competing. I like this move for the Jacksonville Jaguars. I know some people want to go even more offense, but I think the smart move is solidifying the middle of those trenches. Mason Graham will be an amazing addition for the Jacksonville Jaguars so that they can be competitive in the division and hopefully get back to the top and win it. I don't know. Will they win it? We shall see, especially with the Houston Texans being number one for the last 2 years. The Texans pick at number 25, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Now, this pick is interesting. I already know where they're going. We'll see if it's this player, but remember why I said this, okay? You got to look at what's going on with Houston. I believe their offensive line needs a huge makeover. They struggled in the trenches, okay? They struggled mightily in the trenches. But I don't think with their first pick they're going to go in the trenches. Why? Because they have a hole that they need to fill so that they can continue to support C.J. Stroud. They can get offensive linemen in free agency in the second and third round. But this has to have one of the best players in the draft at this position at number 25. Remember, no more Tank Dell. That injury was massive. No more Stephon Diggs. You have Nico Collins. But you got to go and get another weapon for C.J. Stroud. I absolutely love Luther Burden III, wide receiver out of Missouri. I mean, this kid is special. This kid can make plays day one. He'll come in and be your number 2 behind Nico, and I think that'll be a nice 1-2 punch. I mean, he's the perfect slot receiver. You put him in the slot, he's going to go off. He's explosive. He's dominant. I mean, the kid improved. Like, this is what I love. Improvements from these players in college. The kid went from a 13% drop rate to a 4% drop rate last year. His contested catch rate, he went from 25% on contested catches all the way up to 57%. He puts the work in. He's an improved player. He's dominant, explosive, perfect for the slot. CJ Stroud would love him as an addition. You'd have your 1-2 punch, and then you don't have to re-sign Stephon Diggs and wonder, can he stay healthy? Did it affect him? Does he still have it? And even if you still want to sign Stephon Diggs, he can be in the number 3 role. So I think that the Houston Texans need to go Luther Burden III, wide receiver out of Missouri. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The Tennessee Titans get one of the best quarterbacks I believe are going to end up being in the NFL. I believe Cam Ward will be a top 10 quarterback first year. A lot of people will disagree. That's just how I feel. He's special, okay? The Colts get the best tight end in the draft to help Anthony Richardson and elevate that team. The Jaguars go defense and solidify the middle of the trenches with Mason Graham, and the Texans get Luther Burden III, wide receiver out of Missouri. All right. This is a powerful draft class for the AFC South. In the AFC South Roundtable, I can't wait for those guys to be back, see what they think about this. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We love you all. Supporting the channel and the sponsors is supporting the channel. Make sure you let your friends and family members know about the Roundtable as well. Subscribe now if you haven't. Love you all. We'll see you soon. Peace. We are out.